Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're starting the remodel on the fluffy butt hut. Pup. We're getting started early today. Today's going to be about 60 degrees at the high, and it is supposed to start raining a little bit later. We could use a little bit more water in the pond. Pup. And I'm actually hoping we get a good amount of rain so we can start filling up that duck pond again. But we're heading out to the barn a little bit early today because I want to take this opportunity of warm weather to get a big job done. And I do have Dabbles out free in the barnyard with Mumbles right now. He's actually chasing her up the hill. Run, Mumbles, run! Oh, she got away. Run, Mumbles, run! Jumbo block. Good job, Jumbos. I didn't really know they were going to be doing this. Mumbles organized the whole jumbo defense. Dabbles. He did get on a jumbo this morning. He was really proud of it. And no, he wasn't doing it right. What are you doing, bud? You practicing with the jumbos, so whenever you get the Mumbles, you're doing it right. We'll see. But I want to work on this project because I have Dabbles out here in the barnyard and I need to keep an eye on him anyway. But I did some extra editing yesterday, so everything is scheduled to come out today, and I have all day to get this project done. Mumbles. I know, girl. You got to get used to him. Your jumbos are taking care of you, though. What are you doing, pup? What are you doing laying at my feet? We got works to do. Echo Pup probably wants his morning nap. We usually come out, open up the barn, then go in and do some editing, and he gets a nap again. Bud. We got works to do inside the barn today. Today we're going to be working on the chicken stall. Sammy? You flirting with the new girls, bud? Come on, pup. And I don't have a clicker for Echo Pup. I just make that noise with my tongue. Dabbles. I think he's really waiting for a sneak attack on Mumbles. He has to actually get her cornered. She's a little bit too quick for him to chase her down and pin her. The jumbos actually throw up blocks and sacrifice themselves for Mumbles, so he's able to get to them. Look at that dynamic. That's awesome. Mumbles in her own protection squad. You tell her, Cayuga. And we still have the wood burner running today, even though it's going to be warm. Once the fire gets started for the winter, it doesn't get shut off. Sammy, you got a snowball girlfriend down here. Who's up there? Muffins? Chicken? Another snowball? Hey, Muffins, how you doing, girl? You got pretty cheeks. I didn't bring you a treat, I'm sorry. I'm just coming up here to do some work, girl. I think I'm actually going to end up putting a chicken door into this door because this takes you straight into the fluffy butt hut, and I don't want to keep this big door open. I only want a chicken access door. I might wait till spring for that, though. Come on, pup. Hey, little Ro. How you doing, girl? And one thing that this remodel is really going to help out is cleaning up the walkway coming into the barn here. All the chickens like to roost right on this bar here. They prefer this wood instead of my roosting bars, which are made out of actual tree branches. But they might just be too low, so I'm going to raise those up above this ledge, and then I'm going to put a mesh screen across this whole thing so the birds can't sit here and drop here. Pop. Coming in, ladies. What's going on, Dot? Hey, Dot, did you lay your egg this morning? Good job, girl. We're going to be remodeling the fluffy butt hut. Maybe get you some better boxes, too. Hey, Lil Ro. Maybe if we get you a better box, you'll go broody again. So I don't have a lot of light in here. I don't actually have electric up here in the barn. I just use solar lights. Eventually, I'd like to get a new fuse box in there and get the wiring ran again. But it's been a while since that's worked. Oh, we have another Dot laying an egg in a banana box. So you can see my chicken stall set up here. It could use some improvements. Hello, Ro. But what we're going to be starting with today is removing all these roosting bars so it's wide open in here and I can get inside and get all this bedding taken out. We're going to get it nice and clean in here, and then we're going to get a new arrangement of roosting bars up here. Hopefully something the girls will prefer to use. After that, we can get a new thick bedding down in here and start thinking about how we want to make the new nesting boxes. Who was that? Duchess? You can't? No. Where are you going, Duchess? What do you do? Oh, okay. You just jump out of... She jumps over this pig gate. And then she just goes right out that gate. Alright, I didn't want anybody picking on her. I'm Pop. Jenny. Don't be thinking you can follow her. Get back down. Get back down, Jenny. You pretty girl. Everybody can't free range. Dabbles, you being nice? I gotta come out here and make sure Mumbles doesn't have a dirty back. He didn't get to you yet, did he, girl? I hear you, Maple. Some people ask which duck always makes the laughing quack sound. They all make that sound. It's just a duck sound. A Duchess. You pretty bird. Dabbles, you following around the jumbos. You think you belong with them, don't you? Mumbles thought she was a jumbo at first too, but she didn't have another goose. You have a goose. A beautiful goose. Huh, Pop, we're getting distracted. Where are you going? You better be careful, that hawk might come back today. Not everybody's a fence jumper, but we definitely have some. Oh, girl, you jumped the wrong fence. She jumped that fence and now she's outside. She wanted to get inside the duck pen. You silly chicken. Oh, okay. You're a smart chicken. Never mind. Come on, pup. She's got it. She's got it handled. I was gonna help her break the rules, but you go ahead. You got it handled. She wants to hang out with Duchess and Columbiana, I guess. Okay. Huh, Pop. Alright, I'm gonna need to grab a drill so we can get all these roosting bars taken apart, and then we can work on cleaning this out. Huh, Pop. There are birds singing outside. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Huh, Pants. Hey, Duchess, why are you honking out here? Alright, Mumbles is safe. Why are you honking? You scared me. Hey, Duchess, you coming back in, girl? Huh, was he chasing you? Little Ro, why are you outside? Come on back in, girl. You silly chicken. Oh, you fence jumpers. You too, Echo, come on. We're not done yet. Just had to check on the big honker. Come here, Duchess. We'll put you back inside, too. There you go. You chicken. Back to work, pup. Alright, puppy, we got phase 1 done. Everything is cleaned out of the fluffy butt hut here. It's completely spotless. How's Sammy? And I do think next I'm going to take down these recycling crates. I want to try and make room for a nice long perch along this wall. And then I might put them back up in a different arrangement. Pop, keep an eye on them birds. I'm just running through some different ideas here on how I want to put up the roosting bars. And I am trying to make it so this floor is going to be completely open and it's going to be nice and easy for cleanouts. But I'd also like to just reuse all the wood I already had in there. So it's time to get creative. Pop, you're not worried about that little finch, are you? It's nice to see all the snowballs in there laying together. But we have a little finch hopping around inside the stall here. Hey, buddy. He's been hanging out here all day. Echo Pup keeps trying to chase him, but he goes into that pen where Echo Pup can't go. Pup, he can hang out here too. You getting a dust bath, Gretchen? We might have to start making some dust baths for these ladies. Mom Bulls, you good? Alright. Pup, might need to get another coffee first. And of course we put all the bedding out here into the compost pile. We're going to turn this over with the backhoe once it dries out enough and we can get the backhoe up here without making too much of a mess. We'll turn everything together, get it all mixed up, and hopefully that'll get composted down so we can actually use some nice good soil in the spring. Huh, Sammy? Get to work. What are you yelling about, girl? You lay me an egg? What do you got here? Which one? Oh, this one. This is what comes out of Thelma. Beautiful. You being good, devils? Just hanging out with a flock. Mumbles got comfortable enough to lay down with her bodyguards. Huh, girl? Everybody's getting along. Good to see. I'm gonna let them out here soon. I'm almost at a stopping point. I just had to go down and get another battery and drink. Hey, little Finchy. I see you. But we're changing up the roosting bars in here. I actually have the ladders up now instead of the natural branches that I had before. And I put these a little bit higher than the wall that they normally roost on. I'm hoping that they want to transfer to these ones because they're higher. Echo, don't worry about that Finch. Hey, buddy. Flew all the way over here. I'll protect you, bud. It's a little bit hard to see, which is a good thing. I wanted to be able to clearly see through that chicken wire, but we got the black chicken wire going up across this side. And I think that's really gonna help keep this walkway cleaner from the chickens actually just pooping off this wall every night. I'll probably still have some roosting on the stairs over here because I'm not gonna completely close off this stall. The chickens are still gonna be able to move freely around the barn because I don't wanna put a door on this quite yet. But eventually they will have a chicken door where they can come in and out of the stall over here so they don't go all the way through the barn, and maybe I can keep the whole area a little bit cleaner. Huh, Dot? But it's a process. I don't think we're ever going to be done. Huh, Pop? We need to get some water up here. But to get this second ladder to fit perfectly up here, I did have to cut a little bit off, but I'm not going to waste those end boards. I'm actually going to use these as the brace support and put a little 45s going up to this ladder so it's nice and steady for the birds. There's still some good wood there. Huh, Pop? Let's keep going. Alright, I just let everybody out to the pond and they're all swimming in the pond. Dabbles and Mumbles were both in the water. Dabbles actually went up the back ramp, but it looks like he's coming back down in. It's awesome to see that there's enough room for everybody to swim. Getting their zoomies in. This is awesome having this much water in the pond. All the ducks can get in here. And Mumbles and Dabbles can both swim at the same time without bothering each other. And the pond's not full yet. I'm hoping we can get another 3 feet of water in here. Mumbles. Getting all cleaned up. Gotta stay white. Oh, I could spend all day out here watching the birds, but we gotta get some work done. Be nice, Dabbles. I ran out of Ryobi batteries, so I had to switch to DeWalt. Huh, Pop? What are you doing? You're relaxing on the beach. It's not a beach day, Pop. 60 degrees today, and Puppy thinks it's a beach day. Come on, we got works to do. Come on, boy, works to do. Hey, Lil Ro, what do you guys think? You coming in here to check it out yet? Got Thelma, Chicken Jr. What's going on? I'm not done yet. I got the top roosting bars up, but now I'm working on this little tree structure to try and give them some pegs to actually jump up to the high bar. Huh, girl? Hopefully it'll help. All right, puppy, things are starting to look good in here. I got this tree structure in place here. I just used the branches that I already had as roosting bars. The center tree that we have here is an Empress trunk. It was actually 1 year of growth on a Royal Empress tree. I cut that down to use as this roosting bar, and it was tall enough to reach the rafters all the way down to the floor. I didn't really want too much on the floor here, so it was easy to clean out, so I don't think that central post is going to be too bad. As you can see, Echo's able to move the hay real easy around it. Pop. But I used the other roosting bars that I had as little branches going across this straight trunk to give them some stepping stones to get up to the top rail. I don't have this big one in yet. I'm just leaving this one here to see how the chickens use this, and then I might end up putting that from this bar over. Just giving them some more roosting spots up top. And I'm thinking with this new setup, I'm actually going to have more of the chickens up top because I have more roosting bars at the same level. Instead of having that ladder that I had before, some chickens don't want to be on the lower level. All of them want to be as high as they can get. So we're going to see how this works out for a little while, and we can always make some changes if we need to. I have the bedding down here all fresh and clean, and I did put the boxes back where I had them. I'm not quite ready to get into moving their nesting boxes. This actually works out pretty good. I do want to move that one just because they're going to be roosting over it and probably dropping some droppings into it. And I was thinking about moving that one above this other blue one so they're all stacked up here. But I'm going to need to get some Tapcon, some masonry bits so I can get some wood attached to the wall like I have down here. And then I'll be able to attach these crates to the wood. It's a process, and we're making progress. And one thing I almost forgot was spreading out the coop herbs you guys sent in. You guys sent in a few bags of these with different blends of herbs, and this one has peppermint, spearmint, basil, oregano, turmeric, mullein, and eucalyptus. Chicken, Lil Ro, you're going to be smelling good. So this is going to go right into the bedding and the nesting boxes, keeping everything smelling fresh, and it just says reuse as needed. Pop. So we'll just get in behind the tree here and just sprinkle this all around, keeping it nice and fresh, especially where they're going to have some droppings. And maybe a little bit in the nesting boxes. We know stuff happens in there. Pop, everybody's going to be smelling fresh today in the fluffy butt hut. It won't hurt to put some in your pen too, little chickens. There you go, Snowballs. Pop, what are the chickens doing? Oh, the geyser. I love hearing the geyser around the property. Pop. We have Mumbles, the ducks, and everybody outside right now, so I gotta try and keep an eye on Dabbles. Dabbles has been taking control of the flock. Everybody's realizing that he's the alpha, so they are sticking with him. I'm just hoping they're not pushing Mumbles too far away. I am thinking that they might get along a little bit better once Dabbles actually does the deed. That'll really cement the dynamics here in the flock. And I'm hoping it calms Mumbles down a little bit, because she's still a little bit antsy with Dabbles running around here. Pop. Duchess, what are you doing out there, girl? Watch for them hawks. Now it's still a little bit early. I'm gonna try and get some more things done, but this video is probably long enough. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here and bring you back whenever the chickens start jumping up on their roosts. We got some free spirits over here, Columbiana and Duchess. I might actually open this fence and connect it to the back barnyard, then all the chickens can go down there without hopping the fence. That'll be Sammy's area connected to the whole back barnyard. That might be a good idea for now, since I don't have any roosters in the summer run. And I do have plans for the summer run. I'm actually gonna have to build a new house. It's a process. Pop. Be good, you birds. Alright guys, I'm filling up the last few buckets here and I see the birds going in. Only a few left and then we'll go check on the chickens, see how they got on the perches. And Dabbles already took his ducks in early, so I already closed his door, so Mumbles doesn't have any problem going in now. Alright, I think she's heading in now. We'll get this last bucket filled up and then we'll meet her up there. Huh, Pup? Alright, come on, Pup. Let's check on the chickens first. I want to see what they got up to. Nobody on the ledge here, of course. And we still have some steppers. Dot, Chicken, and Lucy. We got some chickens up on the perch, though. Good. Oh, some of them are down low. Sammy, where'd you end up, bud? Sammy's on the window ledge here. Oh, ladies, you got 2 levels there now. Let's see what's going on in the fluffy butt hut, Pup. Oh, you got a fluffy butt, don't you? Leave Pants alone, puppy. She was doing just fine. You leave her alone. Pants, you might want to get up higher, girl. These ladies don't know how to get all the way up yet. Lil Ro did. Who do we have? Thelma up here and Anna. Pants, you can get a lot higher, girl. What puppy? I know, she has such a fluffy butt. And I believe this was Louise's egg over here. Same as her sister's. Thank you, ladies. Where did she end up? What are you doing? You just hanging out in the little brooder back here. She's all by herself in here. All right, girl, you do you. We'll see how this night time lapse turned out. Never done the night lapse before. There you go, Pants. That's how you do it. Get on up a little bit higher. I think I have the branches where you need them. I put in a few extra since we finished up. This branch that Pants is about to jump onto should get her right up to the top. Go ahead. Good job. A little springy there. A little row. I think you'll be all right. All right, ladies, figure it out. Look at all this extra room. I could put a lot more chickens in here. Huh, Pop? And that's how many eggs we got today. We got duck eggs and chicken eggs. How you doing, little ones? Nobody wants to jump up to the perch, except for Duchess. Go ahead, Snowballs, get up higher. We got some girls on the top row. I'll get your door shut. Alright, night ladies. I put them up there so they could spread out. Alright, that's going to be all for this one. We did a nice little remodel on the roosting bars in the fluffy butt hut. I still have a little bit more work I want to do in there with the nesting boxes and adding an outside door. But it's a process and we're making progress. I still got to close up the ducts and get all that water out of the truck. So that's going to be all for this one. If you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good night, ladies.